So I've been wanted to record this video for a while now, and yeah, I want to talk about this topic because I think it's very like interesting for you. Um, yeah, let's just start. But if you don't know me, my name is Christian, lifelong student who wants to improve his life, but also help improve yours through self-improvement. Scroll down right now, click on the subscribe button, notification button, like button to not miss any of the future videos. But you already know this. But yeah, let's get into the video. So, what what is important? Having huge ego, having an ego, or having skill of being humble, like being humble, humility, having a skill of humility. What's the most important for me? And I'm gonna ask you, and I'm not gonna ask you, I'm gonna answer both. Both things are actually important on your self improvement journey. And you know why? Let's start with huge ego. If you started your self improvement journey as a kid who had low self esteem, who did not think highly about himself, having ego is, I think, like one of the most important skills you need to have because, listen, I'm going to tell you from my experience. If I would not think highly about myself, I would not be here right now recording this video because I would be scared what my parents think of me, what my classmates think of me. I wouldn't be here recording this, yeah? Because you need to have a huge ego to think highly about yourself, that you can achieve things. And this is important for achieving your dreams because you're gonna tell yourself that I'm capable of and I'm gonna do this and I'm the greatest and I'm gonna do it. Motivating yourself up, all right? So this is important. But you need to be some down in the middle. You can't have a huge ego and don't let anyone like even to tell you something, and you don't need, how do I say this? Okay, having huge ego is great, but you also need a skill of humility. You know what is it? You know what it is? Being humility is actually like a skill that you also need to improve. It means that you're not blinded by your ego, and you can learn from others if others are telling you advice. You're just learning, you know. And this is also important because you can be blinded by your ego. And I'm gonna tell you a story from today. I was at a gym and I was like doing exercise. I don't know exercise in English, sorry. But yeah, it doesn't matter. I was doing exercise, right? And I was doing it wrong, all right? And this guy, like from gym, like well, walk up to me and said, "Oh, you're doing it wrong. I'm gonna show you how to do it." Okay, yada yada, yeah. And I had this voice in my head, like this ego was telling me that, "Oh no, you're doing it okay. He's just like talking because he doesn't have anything to do." And I was telling myself, bro, like, I need, like, okay, shut your ego for once and actually have a skill of humility. I was telling this to myself that, okay, brain, shut up. I am a lifelong student. I know that I have a huge ego. I know that I think highly about myself, but I need to be more humble, right? Because because you're probably gonna think, because on your self-improvement journey, you're probably gonna be thinking that you're on top of the world and you're the best ever. Like, it's okay, it's great to have that mindset, but you don't be blinded by your ego. Okay, if you have scale right now, this scale, yeah, you need to be in the middle. You don't need to be blinded by your ego. Oh, sorry, okay, I'm gonna. Okay, yeah, I'm here. As I said, you need to be, if you have a scale right now, you need to be in the middle because you can't be blinded by your ego because you're not gonna let anyone, even though you're doing something wrong, you're still gonna think that you're doing okay. We don't want that, but you also, we don't want you to be on this like other point of the scale, that you're too humble and you just have too much humility, even though sometimes you may be right, but you still that you're wrong. We want you to be like in the middle, right? That, okay, you think highly about yourself, and you think highly about yourself, you have an ego, but you also have a skill of humility and be humble and know that you can't, I don't know this, but I'm gonna learn it and I'm gonna be better. You know, we want this, and I implemented this myself, and yeah, it works decently, I could say, because you know I can sometimes be still blinded by my ego. Like today, I was like blinded, but my ego was telling me that what's he know, what does he know, what does he know, what this guy from the gym knows, what does my technique. Okay, we don't want you to be blinded by your ego, right? So yeah, for me, having skill of humility and having huge ego is important for you as a person, you know. So implement those. How would you implement it? Um, I think yeah, if you want having huge ego, think highly about yourself. Do the things that will actually improve that ego. So going to the gym. Going to the gym, I think, is the best. You know, just one example. Going to the gym. If you're gonna improve your physique, you're gonna think highly about yourself. At least for most of people, it works, right? Improve your looks. Yeah, if you're if you're gonna look at yourself in the mirror like with a huge fucking biceps, like you're gonna have huge self-esteem. But skill of humility, you need to tell yourself that you okay. I'm not Albert Einstein. Like you don't know anything. Like you don't know this thing. For example, you don't know how to do this exercise, but you're gonna learn how to do this technique. You know, you're just learning. Just learning. Learn anything. Yeah. So this is it, boys. Thank you so much for watching. Stay hard because nobody will save you. The only person who can save you is the person I'm pointing right now. Peace out.